1 year ago, I set out to build what I thought would be the world's coolest Honda NSX. And after many hours of work later, this is where the car sits. Fully built K24A2, fully built 5-speed transmission, and a twin turbo kit. For the last few months, my sole focus has been on the rear of the car, getting the engine back in, the transmission in, the wiring harness done, the Nexus standalone ECU mounted and plugged in, getting the turbo kit fabbed up and installed. Today we have two options as to which path we want to move down. Path number one, option number one, move toward the first start. Or option number two, move toward getting the car rolling. I think I'm gonna go with option number two. Option number one sounds exciting, but I would have to gettily assemble a lot of things just to get the car to crank and start. We're so deep into the build, I'm willing to push off the first start for another few weeks. So let's focus on getting the car to roll. As of right now, everything that we've worked on and assembled is from this pillar here back. From that pillar to the front, the car is completely bare. There's no suspension, there's no steering, there's no subframe. There's nothing anywhere. And that is where this entire pellet comes into play. This pellet is everything up front that we need to go through and refurbish and get back on the car. This here is everything that we need to go through and refurbish for the front end. Sway bar, rotor backing plates, and the steering rack mount, all of that will be powder coated. This here is all aluminum parts. All this will be cleaned up, glass beaded, and then Cerakoted. Let's go through and take care of all of this, the bare aluminum parts first. So everything is disassembled as much as it can be. Now we're gonna go through, degrease and pressure wash all these parts, and then we can move to refurbishing them, making them look brand new OEM. All the parts are fully disassembled and cleaned up as best as I can get them. Let's go ahead and see how perfect we can get this front driver's side knuckle looking. In the blast cabinet, I have glass media, which should shine that thing up perfect. So here's a before. Here it is after maybe 10 minutes of glass bead. That looks incredible. This is the same process I used for the back of the car. All these arms back here, glass media, glass bead, cleans them up perfectly. Now we have a very long ways to go, so let's get to work. A couple hours later, all the parts are blasted and they all look absolutely phenomenal. Now we could go ahead and assemble the entire front end with these parts as they are, or we could simply clear coat all these parts and they will look like this for years to come. We're not going to be clear coating them with paint. We will be clear coating them with Cerakote, which is a very, very thin, highly durable, much more durable than paint coating. Easy to apply, and it looks fantastic. Now, before we go ahead and clear coat all of this stuff with the Cerakote, I'm gonna apply some aluminum brightener. These look nice. They are a little bit dull from the glass bead, but if we grab some of this aluminum brightener, it shines them back up, and then we can clear coat. So the Cerakote I'll be applying is an oven cure. This is H300 high gloss armor. Now, like I said, it is an oven cure, which means as soon as these parts are baked in the oven, they can come out, cool down, and we can install. They have an air cure, but that takes a few days to cure. I prefer the oven. So what we're gonna do is go ahead, hang all this from the rack, get it sprayed out, and bake. The oven cure is a two-part. We have part A, which is the clear itself, part B, which is the catalyst. The ratio goes 18 parts of this to 1 part of this. I'll be using a mason jar with a lid we can screw on, place it on the scale, zero it out. For all the parts that we have to coat, which is quite a bit, I'll probably do about 100 grams total. All these pieces have a nice fresh coat of the Cerakote clear. They are now ready to go in the oven at 250 degrees for 2 hours. All of the clear coated parts are finished up. Look at how beautiful all of this looks. Man, that looks nice. Up next, we are going to powder coat these 4 pieces here: front sway bar, front subframe, steering rack mount, and the brake rotor dust shields. First off, let's go ahead and dunk these in the paint / powder coat strip tank, which will pull off all of this old crusty paint. Now here we have all of the parts completely finished up. You guys already know the powder coat color of choice for all of the black pieces was Blackjack from Prismatic Powders. They have thousands of different colors. Blackjack is my favorite OEM looking color. Clear Cerakote over glass beaded parts, and Blackjack, nothing better for an OEM looking finish. I'm going to start with some light assembly. The ball joints need to go back into the knuckles. A lot of the ball joints, for some odd reason, on the NSX are not replaceable. For example, all these ones on the control arms, they're not replaceable. They are actually part of the control arm. So if those go bad, you have to replace this entire arm. With that being said, let's go ahead and drop these ball joints back in place. That is by far the easiest and most convenient way to get a ball joint in: heat and ice. Now I'm going to go through and install all new OEM ball joint boots. This whole table of parts fully refinished, all ready for an install. Now there's one important thing that we've been needing. This came back a while ago. I haven't opened it up yet, but this is our fully rebuilt electric power steering rack for the build. There is only one place that will touch the power steering rack for an NSX. That company is called nsxrackrepair.com. This thing was super loose, super floppy. There was a ton of play in it when we drove this car last. I was gonna attempt to rebuild it myself. Being an electric rack, they're pretty sophisticated. I figured let's just send this thing off and have her gone through. So this guy is also ready to go in the car. Long day of coating and refurbing parts coming to an end. I wish I had enough time to get this whole entire front end back in the car tonight, Unfortunately, we are out of time for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to pick up Cerakote or the powder coat, I'll go ahead and link it down below. And if you need your NSX rack repaired, I'll link them down below as well.